There are two opinions about whether this Goloka Prapti is moksha or not. Shankara quoted words of Shruti and said that this is not moksha, but only Sagunaloka attainment. That is why Trishangu Surga was actually Vasishta and all mocked Vishwamitra for saying that this also is Saguna experience. No, the same thing is said by Shankara also. He quotes the words of Manu for this, to prove this. Anyway, the best worlds are Brahmaloka, but according to Garga it is not like that. This is the world which is attainable by human beings. Beyond that no one can go. That is what Gargya says. The best worlds are Brahmaloka, Prajapati Loka, Yamadharma Loka, Mahar Loka, and manifested Lokas. Gargya says, since Surya's daughter Viraja is the daughter of Yama, it is the world of the Yamadharma Loka itself. And Krishna, as the Dharma Sthapaka, says in the Gita that I am the Kala, I am the Dharma, I am the Yama. Samyama, Yama, Yami, Samyami, Dharma, Kala. You are holding the Kala Chakra, the Yama Dharma. That is the final Dharma. That is the Dakshinapatha is the geographical place of the Yama Dharma. Therefore, this is the Uttamaloka for Gargya as well as for many other scripts. In Katha Upanishad, we can't go beyond that. That is it. The last Uttamaloka possible for human beings is that. In Katha Upanishad, we saw Nachiketas entering in this Uttamaloka and getting liberated. So Nachiketa sacrifice is all that is possible by human beings. Beyond that, no one can go. All the worlds attainable by karma are obtained, and after that, examining those worlds which one has experienced and known, the Brahmana or the knower of Brahman becomes the Nirvedi. In this world, there is nothing except effects of karma. Then what is the use of karma? To know this truth, one has to take samit and approach a Shrotriya, who is Brahmanishtha, experimenting with Aparavidya and Samsara in the Brahmacharya and Grihastha. Know the uselessness of these karma, become a Nirvedi, then approach a Shrotiya to know the secret of moksha. So that there is a second Upanayana. First Upanayana was for the first three Vedas. The second Upanayana, after finishing the Brahmacharya and Garhastya and even the Vanaprastha, is the second Upanayana into the Atharva Veda, so that you become real Brahman. We saw Shaunaga approaching Angiras in this way at the beginning of the text. Both southern and northern paths leads to the world of karma and its effects only. From unmanifested to manifested, all worlds are the seeds, and its sprouts, one becoming the cause of the other. Inside the womb of the plant and stem, we find 1,10,100 and 1,000 like that, numerous layers of sheets, thousands and thousands of them. Similarly, there are innumerable worlds in this system of cosmos. All these worlds are one within the other, like a mirage, like or dream, like something like a Gandharva Nagara, a dreamy city. They are destroyed every moment, just as forms and bubbles and waves are destroyed in an ocean. All these are from avidya and kama and blemishes, the saguna concepts. Knowing this, sacrifice all these worlds, all these all these rajas and the rajus. Thus Brahmana meditates only on Brahma Vidya. Knowing of Brahman is Brahmanya. Knowing of Brahma Vidya is Brahmanya. Nothing else is Brahmanya. The worlds are known and experimented with for knowing them and then for sacrificing. The Veda is learned and known to sacrifice it in the end for Brahma experience. If one says, why can't I become Nirvedi without learning the Veda? It is not Nirveda or Paravidya, but it is only Avidya, ignorance only. You know nothing, that is all. You have not become a Nirvedi by learning nothing means you are only ignorant. You are not a Vedi or a Nirvedi. You are just an ignorant fool, that's all. What can an ignorant person sacrifice? To sacrifice your knowledge, you should first have knowledge, no? To sacrifice wealth, you should possess wealth first. What can a poor man sacrifice? No, nothing. Similarly, if you don't know anything, what is there for you to sacrifice? How can one sacrifice something which he has not attained or earned? Know samsara well first, then understanding it as the effect of karma, with the vairagya, sacrifice it. That is what Buddha had done. After enjoying all the effects of the samsara, everything he had experienced of the samsara, only then he sacrificed it. And there are several other stages before him had done that. He was not the first one to do that. Rishabha had done that. So many others had done that. Vishwamitra had done that. Everyone. So karma has 4 effects. Utpadana, Samskarya, Vikarya, Sampadya. Beyond these are the Nitya, Amruta, Abhaya, Kudastha, Ajala, Dhruva. And if one needs that, one has to sacrifice all the 4 karma effects we just mentioned. So you have to know the karma, you have to enjoy its effects, then sacrifice all of them, and only then you can reach the Paramapada. Thus the sacrificer approaches to know Akshara Purusha as the Satya, the only truth, from a learned Guru. To that disciple who came desirous of Vidya, with Samyak, peaceful Chitta, and with Shama, Dhamma, one has to advise Brahma Vidya. If one gets a disciple desirous of knowing Brahma Vidya, the Guru considers it as a boon, because it is very, very rare to find one person involved, devoted for Brahma Vidya. If one gets such a Shishya, the Guru will be happy. Then, actually, when I say that I don't have a Shishya, and people are asking me, why do you look for a Shishya? I am not looking for a Shishya. But I am sometimes feeling that there is no person who is really involved and devoted to know Brahma Vidya. That I have felt it so somehow. I don't know how it is so. It is very rare, especially in this age. It is very rare to find a person who is really involved and interested in Brahma Vidya. If such a person comes to you, a disciple comes to you like that, the Guru acts as a Taraga Brahman in the Nava, or the ship of the Guru. Nava means the tongue of the Guru. In the Guru's ship, in the Guru's tongue, in the Guru's words, the Shishya crosses the ocean of his samsara, and he also experiences the Brahman. For the Adivasis of Dakshina Bharata, the southern India, Agastya had such a position. From time immemorial, he was the eldest contemporary of Rama in Treta Yuga. So his age, he is Maitra Varami, the twin brother of Vasishta, the Guru of Rama. So Agastya and Vasishta were the eldest contemporaries of Sri Rama, almost the same age as Parashurama. So we have to assess the time of the Veda, time of the cosmological and universal language system, the knowledge, astrophysics, all these things, Vedic knowledge, all these things were even older than that. That is how one has to assess the scriptures.